This is Maya Long, and welcome to my presentation of the Phoenix Art Museum. I hope you enjoy. The American exhibit consists of art from the late 18th century to the early 20th century. Most of the art in this gallery focuses on portraiture and landscaping. The George Washington, painted by Gilbert Stuart in 1796 or later. Stuart painted over 110 paintings of George Washington. This portrait is featured on the dollar bill. Flower Garden was painted by Louis Rittman in 1913, and The White Rose painted by William Merritt Chase, who was one of the leading American artists in the 19th century. In the Asian exhibit, we can explore the diverse arts of Asian cultures. This exhibit contains archaeological finds, jade sculptures, and a complete samurai armor suit. The samurai armor is a complete and original suit from the 18th century. The headpiece is known for giving a feeling of individuality. The double magnolia vase is a jade sculpture that symbolizes marital happiness, and the magnolia is a symbol of purity. This vase is from the 18th to 19th century. The portrait of Lama radiates a calm and soul-searching aura. He's posed in meditation and is dressed as a monk. This is a Buddhist statue that was created in the 18th century. The contemporary exhibit contains art beginning in the 1950s. This is one of the museum's most popular areas. Here you will find large-scale photography, outdoor sculptures, repurposed materials turned into art, and some canvas paintings. Some of the more interactive exhibits contain computer-controlled LED lighting and video. Jurassic Age was sculpted by Sui Jiangho. This oversized dinosaur also symbolizes the dragon of imperialist China. The dinosaur's stomach is embossed with Made in China. Placed just below above the horizon is a vinyl sculpture created by Lawrence Weiner in 2009. The European exhibit includes artwork created by European-born artists from the 14th to 19th century. Here you'll find paper art, paintings, sculptures, and decorative arts. Flowering Arches Givmai was an oil painting created by Claude Monet in 1913. Police Verso was an oil painting by Jean-Léon Gérôme in 1872. Salome with the Head of St. John the Baptist was an oil painting by Carlo Dolci in 1670. The fashion exhibit consists of garments, accessories, and shoes from the 18th century to now. They're mostly created by well-known American and European designers, but also feature unknown designers. Here you'll find mannequins wearing multiple clothing items. Perfecto one-star jacket by Scott in the early 1960s was made of horsehide, a metal zipper, and metal snaps and buckle. The dress was by Emilio Pucci in 1960. It's a printed cotton velveteen dress that's known as a wool jersey knit. Delphos dress and jacket by Mariano Futni was made in the 1920 to 1930s. It's a silk and velvet stenciled with metals dress and jacket combo. The Latin American exhibit contains over 500 works of art from the 18th to 21st centuries. Spanish colonial paintings, furniture, and decorative arts are displayed here. In the early and mid-20th century, Mexican paintings and prints were very popular. The first piece we have here is the Nun's Shield, which is known as an important genre of Mexican art dating back to the early 17th centuries. The painting depicts the Virgin Mary. These medallions were only worn by the nuns. The artist for this painting is unknown, but they believe it was created in 1690. Next we have The Suicide of Dorothy Hale. This painting shows Dorothy jumping, falling, and landing. This painting was commissioned by Clare Booth Luce to honor her fallen friend. She disliked it so much that she had her name painted over in the inscription and donated it to the Phoenix Art Museum in 1960. The painting was done by Frida Kahlo. The Red Couple, painted by Rufino Tampaio in 1973, showcases vivid colors, textured surfaces, and flattened forms. The modern exhibit includes works from 1900 to 1950. Here you showcase progressive art trends in North America and Europe. This exhibit intertwines with other collections, such as the Western American Collection, the Latin American Collection, and the Philip C. Curtis Collection. First up, we have the Untitled Men and Machines. This is an oil painting done by Hugo Robas in 1919. This is to show the relationship between man and machine during industrialization of the 20th century. Next we have Flowers, Italy. This is also an oil painting done by Joseph Stella in 1931. This painting is 6 feet by 6 feet and symbolizes the artist's love of nature. Pink Abstraction is an oil painting by Georgia O'Keeffe in 1929. The photography exhibit is a collaboration with the Center for Creative Photography at the University of Phoenix. This contains world-renowned collections of more than 90,000 works by over 2,000 photographers. Here we see Pepper No. 30 by Edward Weston in 1930. Next we have The Tetons and the Snake River by Ansel Adams in 1942. And finally we have The Japanese Bath by Betty Threat in 1954. The Western American exhibit consists of various interpretations of our region by past and present artists. This exhibit contains a bit of everything: highly detailed images, abstract art, paintings, modernism, and sculptures. Untitled Santa Fe Landscape is an oil painting by Willard Nash from 1925. It's a modern take on a Santa Fe landscape. The Sun Vow is a bronze statue that was created by Herman Atkins McNeil in 1899. It was awarded a silver medal in 1900 at the Paris Exposition, and it won gold at the Pan American Exposition in New York in 1901. Chain of Spires Along the Gila River is an oil painting from 1855 by John McStanley.